into let's sit the cat in the door. So if I look at the draft coming in,
Right. Keep an eye on Zoom. I think a few more people were going to drop in. So, welcome everyone in the studio and everyone at home on Zoom as well. Nice to see you all. I need glasses to be able to see the computer from here. Good. So as always, if on Zoom, if there's any problems, just type me a message and I'll try and get to you. And in the studio, if there's any problems, just shout. Let's make a start. So come and find a comfortable seat. And just get yourself really comfortable here. So make any adjustments that you need to. And then maybe have a little shake out of the shoulders, maybe bringing them up to the ears and then easing them back down. Letting any tension from the day just ease away. And then as you're ready, as you've found that comfortable seat, close your eyes. And just allow your breath to settle. Just being aware of any noises that you can hear around you. And just letting them be, letting them happen. Being aware of any familiar or unfamiliar smells. And then bringing your awareness into your body. Noticing your feet, your ankles, where they connect to the mat beneath you. Noticing your seat on the earth. How the body connects to the earth. And how the body responds to that connection. So as you feel the sits bones grounding down, maybe you feel the spine lengthening up. Maybe you feel the sides of the body start to lengthen a little bit. Maybe you feel the crown of the head grow a little taller. Feeling that grounding through the sits bones, length through the spine. And then soften the front of the body, the front of the hips, front of the chest, the face, the eyes, the eyebrow center. And then we're just going to start by evening out the breath, bringing the breath of the class together. So everybody on Zoom at home, everybody here in the studio. We're all going to breathe out. And then breathe in for 2, 3, 4. And breathe out for 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And keep that going now, that slow, conscious breath. Breath that doesn't really change throughout our practice. Doesn't get any faster or slower, just stays the same. And as you're ready, release the arms down by your side, keeping the eyes closed if you're comfortable to. And as you inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Just draw the chin in a little bit so you really lengthen the back of the neck. And then reach up through the sides of the body, lengthening the waist. And then just take the arms a little bit wide. So we feel that sense of expansion, not only expanding upwards, but outwards too. Take an inhale here. And then release your left hand down to the mat. Take the right arm up and over. Coming to a side stretch. And drawing your awareness back to your seat, back to that grounding on the earth, and just checking that you haven't tilted the whole body over. Release that right hip back down to the mat. Inhale as you come to center. And then exhale over to the other side. Good. Inhale, come to center. And then exhale, take the left hand behind you, twist round to the back of the room. Again, just being careful that you haven't allowed that hip, the right hip, to lift up. Ease it back down to the mat. Bring yourself back to center, and then we'll take that twist to the other side. Again, thinking about the opposite hip and grounding the hips down to the mat. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale as you reach the fingertips down in front of you. Roll forwards, bringing yourself onto hands and knees. spread the fingers, push the palms into the mat, and then find a little lift between the shoulder blades without rounding the spine. Just find that strength through the arms. And then as you're ready, inhale, drop the tummy and start to look forwards. And exhale, round the spine, draw chin to chest. Inhale, take it forwards. And exhale, reverse, drawing chin to chest. And just keep that movement going. Inhaling forwards, exhaling back. Finding that connection between your breath and the movements. My apologies to those who are joining a little bit late. We're just working our way into cat-cow. So find your way to tabletop and start to take that connection as you inhale and exhale. And if you've just joined us, you can keep doing this for a little while longer, just to find your way into your practice. If not, then we'll move it on. So come to tabletop. And we're going to extend the right leg back behind us, tucking the toes and really pushing out through that right heel. From here, we're going to step the left foot back and come to plank. Finding that same strength through the fingertips, pushing into the palms. And then as you're ready, we're going to lower the knees down to the mat. Lower the chest and chin between the hands. Inhale as you scoop the body forwards, coming to cobra. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. And then as you're ready, push back. Tuck the toes, lift the hips high, coming to downward dog. And as this is the first downward dog, everybody just bend the knees here. And take it easy as we feel that sense of drawing the tummy towards the thighs. Maybe even rest the tummy on the thighs and draw out of the shoulders. Good. Start to extend the legs once more, just working really gently with the body. And then on your inhale, roll the body forwards, coming to plank. Lower the knees down to the mat. Lower the chest and chin between the hands. And as you're ready, scoop the body forwards, coming into cobra. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. And then push back. Tuck the toes behind you, lift the hips high, downward dog. Take 3 steady breaths here in downward dog. And then we're just going to do that one more time. Inhale as you take the weight forwards, coming to plank. Lower the knees down to the mat, chest and chin, coming through to cobra. And then push back. Tucking the toes, lift the hips high, downward dog. 3 breaths here. At the end of your next exhale, look forward between the hands. Make your way to the front of the mat, bringing the feet together. And as you inhale, extend the crown of the head forwards. And then exhale, fold into a forward fold. And we're just going to stay here for a couple of breaths. So just allow yourself to relax down here. Allow the arms to be heavy and relaxed. Allow the head to be heavy. Allow the neck to be relaxed. So maybe nod or shake the head. And then as you're ready, take a slight bend to the knees and roll your way all the way up to standing. Head's coming up last, bringing the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, release them down. Let's do that twice more. Inhaling, taking the shoulders up. And exhaling, really easing them down, letting go of tension as we do so. Allow the arms to fall down by your sides. And then on an inhale, sweep them up, touch palms. Exhale as you dive forwards, coming to a forward fold. Inhale, extend the crown of the head forwards, flat back. Exhale, fold, stepping back to plank. And then lower down, your choice, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Coming through to cobra or up dog. And then taking it back all the way to downward dog. 3 breaths here. At the end of your 3rd exhale, looking forward between the hands, making the way to the front of the mat. Inhaling to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, touch palms. Draw the prayer down. Let's go again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale as you dive forwards, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, stepping back to plank and lowering down, your choice of how you do so. Coming through to cobra or up dog. And then pulling the hips up and back, downward dog. Good. At the end of your next exhale, look forward between the hands. Make your way to the front of the mat. Inhaling to flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, touch palms. And draw the prayer down through heart center. Let's go one more time. Inhale, take it up. Exhale as you dive forwards, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, planting the hands, stepping back and lowering down. Coming through to cobra or up dog. Your way back to downward dog for 3 breaths. Feeling the palms spread, pushing firmly into the mat. And the hips pulling up and back. At the end of your next exhale, look forward between the hands. Make your way to the front of the mat. Inhaling to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, touch palm. And draw the prayer down through heart center. Close the eyes here. Find your breath. Find the steady inhale, steady exhale. And as you stand strong in Tadasana, notice how you're grounding through the feet. Helps you rise a little taller through the crown of the head. Let's bring the breath of the class back together. So everybody exhale here. And we're going to inhale for 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. And as you next exhale, release the arms down by your sides. Bring the feet together if they're not already so. And come towards the front of your mat. As you're ready, we're going to sweep the arms forward and bend the knees deeply, bringing the arms up alongside the ears. And really imagining that we're sitting back on a chair. So just check down that you can see your toes beyond your knees. And if you can't, then maybe shift the weight back a little bit. Notice if you're gripping anywhere. And try to relax, to release. Take another inhale here. And then exhale, fold your body forwards, forward fold. Inhale, extend the crown of the head forwards, flat back. And exhale, fold, just step back to downward dog from here. From here, take weight into the left leg and reach the right leg up towards the sky. Really thinking of lengthening that right leg. Really shooting energy out through the right heel as you lift a little higher on an inhale. And then exhale, draw the knee in under the nose. Plant the foot down on the mat between the hands. And we're going to sweep the arms up, come into a high lunge. Inhale here. And then exhale, let's open it out to warrior 2. Inhale, release the arms down either side of the front foot. And then step the front foot back, either come through a vinyasa or come straight to downward dog. Good. Everybody meeting here in downward dog. Take weight to the right leg and lift the leg. Inhale here as you lengthen the leg away. And then exhale, draw the knee in under the nose, plant that foot down. And inhale, sweep the arms up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. And inhale, bring the hands down either side of the front foot. Step the front foot back, and your choice, take a vinyasa or come straight to downward dog. Finding 3 breaths here in downward dog. And from downward dog, take weight to the left leg again, reach the right leg up to the sky. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, draw the knee in, plant that foot down between the hands. We're going to make our way up to a high lunge again. Good. From here, we're going to pause for a few breaths actually. Really notice what's going on in that back leg. Can you make that back leg any stronger? Can you feel any opening in that left hip? Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, we're going to open out warrior two, making any adjustments you need to. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. And then we're going to reach forward with the right fingertips and tip into Trikonasana, triangle. So this is your choice. You can either gaze up towards the left fingertips or down towards the right. I'm trying to find strength through the legs here. Finding grounding through the feet. And an opening in that right shoulder. The left shoulder, sorry. Good. From here, we're going to keep the arms as they are and just bend that knee. Good. So the right fingertips might graze the mat, or they might come right down to the mat, or they might do none of those things. As you're ready, bring the body up, keeping the right knee bent. Warrior two. And then sweep the arms forwards and down, stepping the front foot back. Your choice, take a vinyasa or come straight to downward dog. Noticing how the body is responding to all this movement, how the body might be opening up a little bit, feeling more warmth, feeling more heat. As you're ready, take weight to the right leg, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, under the nose, plant that foot down between the hands. Bring the body up, high lunge. Pausing here for a breath or two. Really focusing on what's happening in that back leg, the right hip, the right thigh, the right heel. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, we'll open it out to warrior two. Keeping a bend in that front knee. Back leg is strong. And just check down the front knee, make sure it is at a nice 90-degree angle, that the knee is above the heel. Take an inhale as you straighten the front leg. And then exhale, reach forwards and come to Trikonasana, triangle. Your choice, gazing up towards the right or down towards the left. Whichever you find suits you tonight. Find strength in the feet, in the legs, and then an opening in the upper body. And as you're ready, we're just going to bend that left knee, keeping the arms as they are. And maybe the left fingertips graze the mat. On an inhale, bring the body upright, keeping that left knee bent. And exhale, let's windmill the arms forwards and down. Your choice. Step the front foot back to vinyasa or come straight to downward dog. At the end of your next exhale, look forward between the hands. Make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bend the knees really deeply, sweep the arms up. Utkatasana. Good. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, draw the prayer down. Close the eyes. Stand tall. Notice the length of the spine. Try and calm the breath. Finding your steady inhale. Steady exhale. And then releasing the arms down by your side. As you're ready, inhale, sweep them up once more. Utkatasana, squeezing the thighs together. Sinking a little bit lower. And then as you're ready, fold your body forwards, forward fold. Inhale, extend the crown of the head forwards, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to downward dog once more. Take weight into the left leg, reach the right leg side. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, draw the knee in, plant that foot down between the hands. And this time we're going to lower the back knee down. Untuck the toes, and as you're ready, sweep the arms up, coming to a low lunge. Again, noticing what's going on in that back leg. Can you feel an opening in the front of the hip? Could you maybe deepen that opening, sinking a little lower? Take an inhale here. And then exhale, release the fingertips down to the mat. Start to walk yourself backwards, extending that right leg. Bringing the right foot forward if you need to. And then your choice, either keep the toes to the mat or flex that right foot. As you inhale, draw the right hip back. And then exhale to fold over your right leg. Good. Working with your breath. Using each exhale to take you a little bit deeper. And then on your next inhale, start to gaze forwards. And start to walk the fingertips forwards, bending that right knee. Bring both hands up to the right thigh. And then from here, we're going to take a twist. So over the right shoulder. And then we're going to take the left elbow outside the right knee. So here, the body should still be fairly upright. Yeah. And this might be enough for you. This is already quite a lot. So if you're happy just working here, stay here. If you think you could take it a little deeper, then maybe bring the palms to touch, bringing yourself into a prayer twist. And if you're feeling stable and like you've got any more, then maybe tuck the back toes and start to engage the back leg so you come into a high lunge. Just options, work with where you're at. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, release the hands either side of the front foot. And we're going to step the front foot back to plank. Your choice, take a vinyasa or come straight to downward dog. Keep the breath flowing and keep the movement flowing. Taking weight into the right leg this time, lift the left leg up behind you. Inhale as you lengthen the leg away, and then exhale, draw it in under the nose, plant the foot down. Lower the right knee down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up alongside the ears. Breathing here. Thinking about what's going on in that right hip. Could you sink any lower? Could you use the heat you've created in your body to go a bit further safely? Take an inhale. And then exhale, release the fingertips down to the mat. Start to walk yourself backwards, deciding whether you want to keep the toes to the mat or flex that left foot. Whatever you choose, draw the left hip back so you parallel the hips, and then fold forwards along that left leg. Using each exhale to release a little bit more. Good. Nice, everyone. And then as you're ready, start to look forwards. Walk your way forwards, bending that left knee, bringing the hands to the left side. And we're going to twist, so twist to the left this time. Good. Take the right elbow outside the left knee. And again, this might be enough for you here, or you might bring the hands to prayer. Really use the right elbow outside the left knee to find more twist in the body. See if you can find a bit more space between the torso and the thigh. Good. Either staying here or maybe tucking the back toes and engaging that back leg. Just options, maybe something to play with. Wherever you are, release the hands either side of the front foot. Step the front foot back, your choice. Take a vinyasa or come straight to downward dog. In downward dog, just take a moment to notice any difference between left and right. Right and left, and maybe ease out from side to side in whichever way feels good for you. And then we're going to take weight into the left leg once more. Reach the right leg up towards the sky. And as you exhale, draw the knee in under the tummy. Plant that right knee down behind the right wrist. Yes. So right knee to right wrist. Good. And you're going to keep that right foot tucked in, or if you're a bit more open in the hips, you can start to walk that right foot forwards a little bit. Lower yourself down, either to sit on your heel or down to the mat. Good. So you should feel a nice stretch in the outer hip. No pain, no twinging in the knees. Take an inhale as you find space in the front body. And then exhale, start to walk yourself forwards, bringing the forearms down to the mat if you can. And then we want to find a space where we can relax the head down. So if the head comes to the mat, then great. If it doesn't, then make a little pillow for the head, either using the hands. Finding somewhere that you can relax down. You may notice that your breath starts to deepen here. The exhale becomes deeper, longer, smoother. And try to keep your mind focused on what's happening in your body. Do you feel the stretch in the right hip? If you think you could go any deeper, then maybe you could start to walk the right foot forwards a little bit. Do you notice anywhere that you're holding tension where maybe you don't need to? Maybe the shoulders are hunched up to the ears. Release them down. With each breath, release into any areas of tension. And as you're ready, slowly, ever so slowly, push yourself up a little bit, bringing the hands down to the mat. Tuck the back toes and bring that front foot back, taking yourself however you can to downward dog. We'll all get there. And then just really notice how the right side feels compared to the left. From downward dog, take weight to the right leg. Lift the left leg up behind you. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, draw the knee in. Plant that left knee down behind the left wrist. And find your way to the other side. So either keeping that heel tucked in or maybe walking the foot forwards a little bit if you're more open in this hip. Lower yourself down to the mat and then find space in the front body before walking down, bringing forearms to the mat. Finding that support for the head. And noticing any difference between this side and the other side. Noticing if this hip feels any tighter or any more open. Bringing all your awareness to the sensations that you're feeling in your body. Noticing areas where you're still holding on and you don't need to. And breathing through them. As you're ready, start to bring the body up. Bring the hands down to the mat. Engage the back leg, and then as you can, make your way to downward dog. Again, notice the difference between left and right, right and left. Take an inhale here in downward dog. And then lower the knees down to the mat. Untuck the toes, push back, releasing the forehead down to the mat, child's pose. And as you're ready, slowly roll your way up through the spine, bringing yourself upright. Bringing the shoulders up to the ears and then releasing them down, away. Just doing that twice more, taking the shoulders up to the ears and releasing them. Take the hips over to one side and extend the legs out in front of you. And we're just going to come to a forward fold. And you can allow the head just to hang here. Or if you don't like that sensation, then you can bring the hands together, place the elbows just in front of the knees, and just find a support for your head there. Good. And as we fold forwards, we might feel the breath more in the back of the body. Noticing the back of the ribs expanding with each inhale. And as you continue to breathe here, you might notice that with each exhale, you naturally bend or fold a little deeper. And just go with that. As you're ready, release the arms and slowly bring yourself upright. And then shift yourself forward on your mat so that you can come to lie on your back. Draw the knees in over the chest. And then release the feet down to the mat. And then just drop the knees over to the left side. Arms down to the sides. Closing the eyes. And noticing the space, the stretch, whatever sensation it is for you along the right side of the body. Draw the knees back to center, returning the soles of the feet to the mat. And then again, just noticing the space, the stretch, the feeling on the left side of your body. Bring the knees back to center. Notice how it feels against the mat. And then bring the soles of the feet together, allowing the knees to fall out to the sides. Maybe one hand on the lower ribs. Whatever's comfortable to you. Close your eyes and find your breath. And then take the right foot and extend it out to the far corner of the mat. And do the same with the left. Keeping your hands in over your body or releasing them down by your sides. Whichever feels more comfortable to you. Draw the chin in towards you. Maybe lifting the head up away from the mat. And then lower the head back down. Noticing the weight of the back of the head. Noticing the top of the shoulders relax. Noticing the chest, the ribs, the tummy. Relax and be still. Noticing the hips, the thighs, the knees, and the shins. Relax and be still. Noticing the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and all of the toes. Relax. Noticing the whole body. Relax. And then just start to find your inhale once more. Find your fingers, find your toes. Maybe rock the head from side to side. And then draw the knees in towards you. And roll over onto your right side. And you can open the eyes here. As you're ready, gently push your way back up to seated. Coming to face forward on your mat. And then release the arms down by your sides. Inhale, sweep them up, touching palms overhead. Draw the prayer down through heart center. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, take a little bow forwards. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone on Zoom. Have a lovely evening. Thank you. And I'll see you all next week. Thank you, everyone.